Next step, lab procedure and equipment used prior to making jaw relation. Process involve preparing the master cast, indexing the master cast, fabrication of the temporary denture base, stabilizing the base, and fabrication of occlusal rim. And here you again need the same set of instruments that we used during fabricating primary cast. Now again, this temporary denture base can be made up of shellac, whole cure, or polystyrene sheet, and same set of instruments will be used. For fabrication of occlusal rim, you will be needing wax knife, wax spatula, hot plate, carver, chip blower, glass plate and measuring scale. Model trimmer, its function is to trim and contour gypsum cast models. Speed ranges between 1400 rpm to 3000 rpm. Disc used are carborundum or diamond coated. Vacuum former, it is used for rapid fabrication of custom trays, mouth guards, splints for temporary crowns, night guards for bruxism, and bleaching trays. Procedure: cast undercut is blocked out plaster, a sheet is inserted in the frame, locate below the electric heater coil, and heater is activated. Heating is continued till the material begin to sag. Sagging sheet of softened resin is lowered onto the cast by means of supporting frame, and vacuum is turned on. Sheet is drawn into close adaptation of cast, remove the cast, trim and finish. Laboratory micromotor and handpiece. It is heavy-duty lab micromotor used during trimming away the excess amount of unrequired material. It accepts rotary instruments with a straight shank as handpiece attachments. It can rotate clockwise, anti-clockwise. Acrylic trim. It is used for contouring, smoothing, and polishing of acrylic resin. Made up of tungsten carbide, available in various sizes and shapes: cone, oval, flame, egg, taper. Base former. These are used to make the base of the cast. It should not be less than 15-16 mm at the thinnest portion. Impression surface to base and sulcus depth of 3-4 mm. Lathe machine. It is rotary machine used during grinding, finishing, and polishing procedures. It has extension in both of the sides which attach chuck. Different chuck attachment are spiral chuck for rag polishing wheels, and brush is arbor band chuck for 1/2 inch wide and 3/4 diameter abrasive band, stone chuck for wheels and stones. Till now, we have fabricated the denture base and prepared the occlusal rim. Now we will be recording jaw relation. For this purpose we require Fox occlusion plane guide and face bow. Steps involve in instruments required. For customization of occlusal rim, we will use hot plate and wax carver. For correction of orientation we require Fox plane, tissue marker, metallic scale. And for jaw relation, we do need face bow. Fox occlusion plane guide. It is used during the jaw relationship stage of denture construction. It has an inner rim and an outer rim. The inner rim should be placed in contact of the plane of the occlusal rim. The outer rim will show the facial form of the occlusal rim. It is used to check that occlusal level. Anteriorly it should be parallel to the interpupillary line, and posteriorly the sides are parallel with the line joining the ala of the nose and the tragus of the ear, known as the ala tragus line, always used when the patient is sitting upright. Face bow. It is defined as a caliper-like device which is used to record the relationship of the jaws to the temporomandibular joints and to orient the casts on the articulator to the relationship of the opening axis of the temporomandibular joint. Importance of the face bow. The mounting of the maxillary cast without face bow transfer can produce errors in the occlusion of the finished denture. A face bow transfer allows minor changes in the occlusal vertical dimension on the articulator without having to make new maxillomandibular records. It is helpful in supporting maxillary cast while it is being mounted on the articulator.